cables?
Um,
That's probably the,
Do we have any?
we're low. Which cable is it?
200, 2000.
Yeah, we're down to maybe a half a bike worth.
Really?
Yeah. No, big stuff like that, not something I usually put on an order.
We ordered these already. Where did these go? Rest of our quarters. There's a bag of them somewhere.
There should be a bag somewhere. Where they went?
Are they in the back somewhere? They wouldn't go in the back though, because where would we put them?
Put them,
They're right here.
yeah, I put them somewhere where they wouldn't be easily lost.
Can't leave chips here, okay? I'll eat them.
I'll eat my chips. Yeah, no, there was a whole bag of them. I put them.
No, right here. Oh. Apparently these were flagged because they're not, they didn't qualify for dealer's choice. For some reason. Qualifying order amount, $1,000. That's crazy. Why didn't you get them from Q or JB? Same with the two, or the, we got the 3M Scotch tape, wasn't it? Didn't we get that?
we're good.
Yeah. So why did they? That's not even on here anymore, it's gone.
What's up, Ben? Thursday it is for sure, yes. Oops, twisting this the wrong way. I always hate cutting down bars. Oh, grab my phone out of my pocket. Customer's doing riser bars on his bike, and he wanted them a bit shorter than what he already had. Yeah, high volume listening hurts my ears. Got it. So we're just taking the pipe cutter and slicing through here. Use tape for measuring tape because it's 1 inch wide tape, so he wanted about an inch off on each side. All right, that's interesting. So I don't know what's going on. So I was coming to check on my food. Smells like delicious. Horrible for me, but smells like delicious. I have no idea how long stuff takes in here. Let's take a closer look. Come on. Starting to get that golden brown edge.
What are you cooking me, Paul?
Oh, nothing you want to eat. This stuff's horrible for you. It's horrible for me too, but I had them in the freezer already, so I need to eat them. Sandwich, but all right, let's finish cutting this stupid thing down.
What are we charging him for that freewheel? 20?
No,
10?
it's like $5.
Well, we did take it off.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we. That's $10 maybe, but at that point we should have just replaced his freewheel for like 20. So yeah, $10 max. There's no way in my conscious mind that I feel comfortable.
Oh, that
charging
lubricant
him
you
anymore.
use? Come on, Paul.
30 cents retail worth of lubricant. You definitely did trench it and dump it in there quite a bit, but all right.
We gotta get the square working here right here.
You still there, Ben, or do you leave? Somebody's there. I'm there, and somebody else is there. Oh, I'm running stuff over.
Why is this not working?
Ah,
Phone dead?
almost dropped some lube on my phone.
262 212
I'm sorry, cutting juice.
788.
Yeah, shows you there. Nope, I don't know who's there. This is almost done. And then I gotta eat some food and tune up another bike. Ooh, I got a thing. I gotta go check on food real quick. It sounds like it's sizzling. See what? Yep, sweet. Ready. They're exploding. My food's exploded. I have no idea how I'm gonna get my food out of here. Should just put in the plate. I think the plate's oven's fish. I guess a plastic fork on a metal thing? I don't know. I have no idea how to get food out of here. Hang on, let me prop you guys up. Get this out. Nope, that's not working. I don't know what's going on. I'm not as genius as I think I is. Thing next to me. I could have used that towel thing. Alright, alright. So it's lunchtime. It's cut down bars time. I was all day yesterday doing inventory, and we closed the shop for the day. Ugh.
20?
Yeah, continental contact speed. Scrapey. There's a moving tape. There we go.
You bought plates in.
Yeah, I have some plates in the
Nice.
car.
Oh, the microwavable ones?
Yeah, these should be okay in the oven. I think, probably. I don't know. I've never tried with these. Oh, it's really hot. Should be an early tool of the day. Yeah, for now they are under the same barcode as the box tubes that are in that box.
Just need to make this open
And that's how the inventory count is as well.
Sorry.
I counted the 3 or 4 tubes in boxes that are the same size as the big box of tubes. So I just counted them all together as one tube size. So on the very back there should be,
3,
yep.
41.
So we can actually keep doing it that way, or we can,
So where's the, we need the barcode for these, right? We just enter them in the system.
keep one of these boxes available, scan this box. It's the same price for, yeah, it's the same price for, so the tubes themselves are the same price, we're just getting a better deal because we're ordering a ton of them. So our markup is better by the box versus individual boxes.
So I scan it now.
Hot Pockets, it's what for lunch. Actually, pizza rolls. My hair is a mess. So yeah, if we grab the tubes that are just from the big box, just grab one of those and just scan it in.
Yeah. But then it comes up, oh yeah, okay.
What's it doing?
So I'm getting an option here, there's 2 that come up.
That's because they're in the old square.
So if you look at it,
Save it. And
go to the other one. Refill.
Yeah, now scan it in.
So they're 8 now.
Yeah.
Well, they've all gone up.
So basically 32 mil valves are 7, 48 are 8. You start getting 9, 10 basically.
So these are all 40 each, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir.
So whether or not they really needed to go up, they did because it cost more money. So
Actions clear. So what we want to do, I'm gonna call her in a minute. I'll call her after you.
all right. I don't know where this group go. Just random things on the. I have to clean the workbench before I can start working.
This guy's bike here, this black track. He wants the whole kit and caboodle here.
Yeah, basically it's he's gonna need tires. So we're probably gonna need to order a cassette for him. I don't know.
10 speed?
8 speed? 8 speed.
Is it?
Yep. Because I have a 7, I have a
yeah,
9, and I have a 10 back there, but I do not have any 8 speeds.
Oh, that's your cycle.
Yeah. At least he's coming here now. We don't talk about the other shop. shop that shall not be named. It gives it power. Sorry, it happens to be lunchtime.
Why did it do that?
I have no idea why it started doing that. That's a new thing. I'll play with it a little bit.
Crazy.
Scanner is randomly just beeping at us once the tablet kind of hibernates.
I guess we could stop the tablet from hibernating.
So I hit it once and it goes off. I don't know.
It's a random free hub body with no free hubbiness. I can't see if I'm actually looking through the hole.
Green 3900 track. What is that? Another track. Oh, that green one. Mountain bike.
What's going on with that one?
Just a tune-up.
Okay, that's pretty easy.
Got a riser.
I doubt it.
Can't get a riser on that.
On which one?
Yes, you can, I guess.
Want more of a riser?
I get $45 for it. Can't read that.
Do we have bars for it?
How high does he want it though?
Something what?
Yes, there.
I can't read it either. We need to find like a way to do this on a
Maybe I'll call
computer
him and
system.
I'll ask him. Something cables. Riser and then. What do you call it? We should put leads on it. I don't know how like that. Let's see. Tell me about it. Yes, it's the Village Cycle Shop calling me, Nate, on Thursday afternoon. We're just going over your bike here. Not sure what, if it's.
Got any videos on your site, man, or you just
rider,
everybody else's kind of stuff?
On your, on the front bars. And what you're
High jump.
after.
Ooh.
Give us a call back, you know,
Scotty Kramer. Those guys are nuts.
to Eric, in regards to this, so we definitely, basic tune-up going, but, I wanted to talk to, the other question. Okay, give us a call again, thank you, bye. Hi, how you doing?
Good, my boots are giving me blisters. These
Uh-oh.
are really thin socks.
Yeah,
Good. And then I wanna order that bag too.
okay. I'll put it on here for you, just, I sent an order this morning, but we'll put it on the next order. How's everything else going?
My brake's dangerously weak. Sick biker. It won't focus.
I wear a size 8 and I small medium.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's basically that one style bag.
The adventure, couple of Z adventure.
It's like trying to read some of these things is nearly impossible, so if I'm not the one that wrote it down, there's only so much I can do.
So it's full there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can, large waterproof, two-part handlebar pack is ideal for bike packing or long trekking use. Universal handlebar bag is an ideal for carrying light, large, small, so you can basically, if you're putting stuff in and you're on the kayak, I'm thinking,
Foot down on his battle bike. I haven't watched Steph's new video
so I will order you.
hours ago.
So, call me next week.
Okay, I'm gonna be away next week, Tuesday through Tuesday.
No worries, so we'll keep it for you.
Okay.
Alright, and, yeah.
I can pay for it. Can we pay now or when it comes in?
I mean,
Well, I'm not reading it anymore. So it's a horrible plan.
I can pay now and I'll buy the socks. But the thing is, that,
Alright. Food is done. Work to commence. Tea is good. Alright. I'm gonna get some stuff done. I'll be right back. I gotta do a thing.
all 10 of the socks you're wearing now, you said?
I'm not wearing any socks.
Oh, gosh, yeah, that's probably it, yeah. You gotta get,
I didn't take it when you said hot, sweaty.
get them off.
No.
Here. I got a pair of boots.
Yeah, well, they're usually very comfortable with them. I never wear those socks. You walk around the store. Aren't they sweet? So they're $400 boots. They got them at Cowboy Outfitters in New Jersey, the last exit before the, Delaware Memorial.
Yeah.
And they were my size, $8. $8.
Okay.
Okay, much better.
All right. Well, we just got our inventory done, so. Hallelujah.
Yeah, right, we did that last week. And here's the little things that we saw.
Alright. Reggie.
Not working, it goes to sleep, but,
We might,
if we if we set the tablet not to go to sleep, it might keep everything awake. Alright,
this back on the bike. Pre-cut size. Mr. Warner.
Oh, excellent. Oh, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. I was gonna say that.
6234 after the tax and the discount. Okay.
Alright, gotta get a bike down.
Printed or I can send it to
You
you?
can, I don't know.
I'll send it.
You have an email?
It's in there, you must have used Square before with that card.
Well, I wonder what my email is on that.
Yeah, it didn't show me the whole thing, it just showed me part of it. But it must
See
have
if
been
I'll
yours.
see.
his,
I'll go back to the
you
store
got
and
your
see if it's on
phone,
my
right?
phone. No, I don't have it with me.
Yeah, there it is.
SW@yahoo.com.
There you go.
There you go.
All right,
Okay, thanks.
you're welcome. So, next week,
Okay,
and
I'll stop him when I get back.
whenever you get back,
I'm
yeah.
taking a road trip to New Orleans.
Nice.
That's a fun trip.
Yeah,
Cool.
I've never been, and my daughter, she's flying in for the week.
Okay.
She's going with the dance company from New York, and they're performing on next Saturday. So I'm gonna drive up to Pensacola, stay overnight with my sister, then drive to New Orleans. Then coming home, I'm gonna go to, Steinhatchee,
Okay, yeah.
and then spend the night there and then come home, so.
Yeah, it's
That's what
a
they
fun
have.
trip. My brother was stationed up near Pensacola twice.
Do you recommend, because I looked, like, going through Florida or going at 95 to 10, and they say it's like a 7-minute difference.
So if you want to pay the extra tolls, you cut through
Yeah,
Florida
that's
and you
what I
save
figured.
7 minutes.
And then you gotta go through Orlando and all that
Yeah,
crap.
so every time that I've gone, it's pretty much 95.
Good to know.
Depending on what time you hit Jacksonville, depends on whether or not you take the Beltway or you cut through Jacksonville.
Yeah, yeah.
But most of the time, the Beltway is pretty quick. Yeah, every time I've gone, it's just 95-10 and then straight across 10.
Perfect.
Sorry, what was your first name?
Catherine.
Catherine, okay, Catherine.
Thanks.
All right, have a good one.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just wanted to thank you for my
Thank
bike,
you.
man.
Well,
I know, I did, I thanked him this morning, but
Good man.
you're the boss, man, so I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Your piece of paper? No
Man, now you're just
paper.
asking for all kinds of.
Man,
Is it for you?
it's for him.
Okay, no, that's
Everybody's
fine.
spelling words.
We'll hook you up.
And I forgot the paper at home.
You need a pen or you?
No, we're good, I got the pencil.
Okay.
Hey, thank you very much again. Really good man. Thank you guys so
I
much.
need to put pedals on the
So,
thing.
so,
Sorry
Let
about
me
it.
know when you're in, you know, if anything comes around and like, you know, if you wanna switch up the light and,
Okay,
you know.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, like I told you, it's.
Go back up top.
We're getting closer. I just gotta get this government open, you know? And, get my, funds, that tax return, both of them. That was last year's.
Through here, I mean, you can take the bike and then just do a request. Appreciate it.
You see, I appreciate it. Say bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Take care.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
wait, you don't go right there. What? Right there.
Punch buggy. Man, you got a punch buggy on me? Good Lord. You said Catherine, right?
Yes. Oh, no, I can go back and check my live stream. I don't even
That
know
was
if
with
it
a
hurt.
K, not a C though, right?
I don't know these things. Alright, I need a pedal. I need a right side pedal. Really hard. So there's a tool that Park Tools makes. This is basically like a pedal. So you don't have to actually stick a pedal in the bike. Like this one, it's gonna be really hard to work on without a pedal. So I have to find a 1/2 inch pedal. Or 3/8, or whatever the big size is. 9/16. Got a fancy pedal. It lights up. And pedal wrench somewhere. There it is. Not where it belongs. Wrong part. Alright. Doesn't need to be tight, we're just needing it to spin pedals for a tune-up. So we get like wireless headphones. Because otherwise I keep dropping my phone. Amazon's updated music again. Totally forgot what it was doing. Oh, plugs. I gotta plug in phones. New updates. Play music by Goblins from Mars. Play music by Goblins from Mars. Thank you. Play music by Goblins from Mars.
Rear bike rack.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Gotta get something to eat, man.
It's good.
Hold on.
It's 3 o'clock. See if it starts playing here in a second.
You go ride that thing now. Let me just see if this came off of this here.
It's good.
pump that I'm not super happy with.
Yeah, I don't think, a lot of people are either.
It,
I had a guy come in here complaining about it too.
the hose way too short.
Yeah.
It doesn't do,
Sell them again. No.
yeah, it doesn't put out a whole lot of volume like the other pump that I have.
Yeah.
I can pump up my tires with less pumps, and that's supposed to be like high volume on one switch.
But
It's
it's
just
not.
not.
Yeah,
So I kind of want to reach out to Crank Brothers about that too, and just
we should.
and do a review on one of their sites that they're selling it through. Because yeah, I'm not happy about it. It doesn't work well.
Yeah, I used it here once and I just didn't, like, the guy that came in was like, I mean, you only got 2 left, or do I have, two
Yeah,
left?
there's 2. Well,
No, there's more up
4
there.
left.
Yep.
Yeah, I am. Now I still haven't tested it in like the high volume mode or the high pressure mode. So for like road bike tires. Yeah. So as far as like a high volume pump, not super happy with
Yeah, I
that.
know. Hey, Ed. Hi. What's going on today?
Oh, not much. Here from these flat pedals when I was selling my hardtail. And then pedals to people test ride it.
Oh,
Sold bikes.
There you go.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah, good.
How's the ride going?
Pretty nice day.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
And your name? Mike. Okay, yeah.
It was beautiful yesterday, Mike.
What?
It was beautiful yesterday.
Oh, beautiful.
Old bikes are fun.
So what are these pedals for?
It's probably like from the. Oh yeah, I think we had them in the back.
Oh, he used them for
Yeah, he used them to sell his bike, so he had flat pedals to test ride.
Like, what are those?
So yeah, they're interesting flat pedals.
Never seen that style before, though. Cannondale, too.
Show the chop shop. Always, it's either this chop shop or the other chop shop. Did I say chop shop? I don't know what it actually said. Okay, it is a bike shop. It's good. So just doing a tune-up on an older Cannondale. Everything seems to be running pretty good. I got to adjust the brakes a little bit and just finish messing around with the rear derailleur. That's really because there's a pedal on one side. Oops. There's an actual tool for this. I cheat a little bit. That is a customer's bike. I actually forgot my bike today because I was going to do a thing. Let me find the thing real quick. So I don't know if anybody knows that Trek has this weird proprietary shock setup on most of their fuel and remedy bikes. So I currently am going to make this fit on that funny setup. Going up hills. I'm going to read it from the other screen, it's easier, I think. Yeah, hard climbs on creeks for hard climbs might not even be the bottom bracket unless you can like feel kind of a crunchy grindy in the bottom bracket. It may actually be your saddle might actually be creaking. That's one of those weird times that the saddle creak really shows up, but because bikes are the way they are, sounds echo from everywhere, and you're like, I feel it when I pedal, but when you're pedaling your body's also shifting around in the saddle as well. It's like a tick. Okay. So most likely either, yeah, definitely the bottom bracket's a little bit out of adjustment, or possibly you drivetrain, somewhere in the drivetrain, something's a little bit out of adjustment. I actually had a customer come in the other day with a very annoying tick in one position. Like, it was super hard to actually find the problem, and we still haven't. He's just been dealing with it because it's inconsistent, so it's hard to track it down. Yeah, the XTR bottom bracket will definitely be an upgrade. I just put an XTR one on mine. The new shock is going on the mountain bike. It's not quite the right size. I'm going to test fit it and see if it works. I have to get a bolt for it, so hopefully I'll be able to make this work, and then I will be all rock shocks on that bike as far as suspension goes, because I hate the Fox shock that I have on there. So a lot of shops will not just grease bearings, Ben. I like to personally grease my own bearings. I'll tear my bike down, pull the shields off the bearings, both left and right sides, purge the old grease, re-grease, as long as they're not binding up anywhere and the bearings still look good. It actually takes more time to clean and grease a bearing properly than it does to just replace them. So it's actually a little bit cheaper for the shop in general, and technically for you, if they're charging by the hour, it's cheaper to just replace them, actually. Bearing replacements for pivot bearings are expensive. Yes, I know, and it sucks. So I'm gonna do a video probably on how to clean and grease your pivot bearings. That seems like a good thing to do. $100? That's actually not too bad. I know it sucks, but it's not too bad. Let me read your other thing. I still have the cracked screen. We are streaming from my other work phone. So Cane Creek has a very good bearing finder for most cranks and bikes. Otherwise, what bike do you have, Ben? Let me know. Because otherwise you're measuring bottom bracket cup size and whether or not they're threaded or press fit. I think it's canecreek.com, and then just do Cane Creek bearing finder, and it should pop up.
Hello. Hey. Good. I was just seeing if you have those elliptical bikes.
No. Not. I think there's only like one shop in Orlando that even carries them.
Yeah.
And I can't remember whose shop it is.
All right.
But yeah, they're super fun.
You'd have to go to a Fitness Depot or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yay, you made it.
Yeah.
That's questionable.
You probably have a better chance online to grab one
Yeah.
of those, yeah.
I was just wondering.
Okay.
Okay, great.
I have questions that I'm reading. Have you seen those elliptical bicycles?
Yeah. Really great.
Those things are fun. They're super hard to get on and off of, but they're fun. Elliptical bicycles, super awesome. By the way, I'm going to be, as soon as I figure out how to deal with vectored images and get software to do it, I'm going to be making t-shirts. If anybody would be interested, I'm going to do them through Teespring, just because I want to get my own shirt for now. So yeah, for first bike, any like high-end suspension is going to be amazing. Until you've ridden a bunch of ones, you're never going to notice. Some people really like Fox, some people really like RockShox, some like DVO. Well, everybody likes DVO because they're amazing. There's a few other brands, but yeah, once you get into nice shocks, you'll never want to ride a bike without nice ones ever again. It's horrible. It's an expensive habit. Yeah, I typically go to the bottom bracket first, and then I start checking pivot bearings, but usually the bottom bracket's kind of the primary cause of issues. And hello, mountain bike mom. We were going to discuss something, my new video intro. and exit. I don't know if you saw it. Ben, did you see the new intro and exit for the video on Monday? I'm gonna keep working and then keep checking back on my phone. Take my phone up there. My 9-mile long cable. I don't think I can break it any worse. Hey. So I'm thinking about using the same intro for all my new mountain bike Monday videos. It's just a shot that I used out at GFT that was cool. I had a rotating bar on my helmet with GoPros on either end. And then the exit screen I actually stole off of a car audio guy that I watch. So you can still kind of keep the video playing and then have, you know, the thumbnails for the 2 suggested videos, but I want to adjust it a little bit. I don't have a good template yet. Lubrication is what I need. Where is stuff? Try this stuff out. I made a easy spray bottle version. See how well it works. I think I need to poke a bigger hole in it, but I think it's going to work out pretty good. Alright, let's try it again with a bigger hole. Cool. Yeah, so I was playing around the other night and I spent most of my editing was done trying to do an intro and exit intro and ending for the entire video. I spent hours working on that. Oh, I like that. That's gonna be good. I should reach out to Rock and Roll and tell them that they need to make this type of cap for their lube from now on. Because before it was like a yellow cap and then a little thing and one of these things. Actually, the holes were probably about the same size. Well, thank you. So some behind the scenes of the last edit. I thought I had like twice as much footage, but apparently the GoPro wasn't recording for a lot of my riding that day. I'm using GoPro's 1-button feature and I can't always remember which sound's which. Like checking the camera to make sure it's recording and flip it up. I'm like, oh yeah, still going. So I need to get in the habit of checking the camera until I start to remember the sounds. So like I've got some boring footage of me just standing around talking to people when I was like, okay, I'm gonna ride now, and then start the recording, but I was actually stopping the recording, and then I did like 20 minutes of riding, and all that footage is non-existent. So the new GoPro has been an absolute blast to have, and I really enjoy using it. I'm gonna say if somebody's getting a new camera, definitely look into the new GoPro Hero 7 Black. The audio is not bad, and I keep forgetting to leave it in stereo. I got it, like, I can't keep up with you guys. You typing too fast. I'm working, but the boss walked outside, so I'm cheating right now. Where am I at? So I'm like tossed up between short and long videos still. I Oh, okay. Who wants to see a time warp run, or like a time warp lap of Grapefruit Trail? Like the whole thing. That seems like a pretty fun thing to do. Let's see how that comes out. Alright. Yays or nays on that. Time warp of Grapefruit Trail. And just do the entire loop. Feel like a bike?
Oh, man.
I don't know if
That's
that
an oldie.
Yeah.
That's an oldie.
Did you notice the oval chain ring on that?
Yeah.
The oval triple ring.
Crazy. We've had this since the 80s, okay?
So early 80s oval ring, it's a triple, like SR Suntour, triple oval ring on it's technically a mountain bike, I guess. Like early era mountain bike, so road bike with really wide tires on it. I'm supposed to spin this around backwards a couple times, get the lubrication going. Yeah, so that's, I think I'm going to do that Saturday. I'm going to have some friends out Saturday. I might forget and I might just do regular filming for Saturday, but either I'll try to get out there before them or ride after them and do a time warp lap if I have the energy, or I will have to schedule another time to do it. I should be the time warp trail rider and just go do loops of trails on time warp, and that might be my new thing for a little while. Do a time warp Wednesday. And hey Ben, I'll give you credit for that because that was basically your idea that I ran with.
My toast.
It's toasty, all right. Ugh. I need to drench this poor chain. See how nasty this stuff is if it starts to eat through my glove. I'm gonna squeeze my hand, it's just gonna split open. So yeah, the new shock's gonna be pretty sweet if it works. It's a little off-centered and I'm not sure how or why or when. But I think I only need the center axle part anyway. So we'll see. I gotta get a bolt. I don't know if I have anything here long enough. Should be fun though. All right. Oh, for the time warp thing, if it does well, you can start doing like time warp Wednesdays and just do time warp trail features and stuff. Like, hey, this is just I don't know, randomness of time warp on trail riding. It should be kind of fun. Because I forget that it's a feature on the GoPro. indexed and friction shifting. How cool is that? Sweet. I've actually, it's probably your fault. I've been getting some weird organic views lately. No, I probably haven't actually seen them yet. I do need to go through and watch a bunch of your videos. Like last week or so, it's been like work, and not editing. I edited first. I did Saturday. I wrote Saturday. I edited Sunday, and I was ready to post before Monday, which is kind of a shocker. This Saturday is going to be the same thing. It's going to be kind of an all-day Saturday thing. Edit Sunday, and then be ready for Monday, with the possibility of throwing a Tech Tuesday in. I had a few plans for Tech Tuesdays, and they've just kind of drifted off into space. So, throw some Tech Tuesday ideas at me in some of my other videos.
So, you're set. So,
Dude, I'm probably going to watch every one of your videos at some point.
it's an old
I'm always looking for stuff to watch, and sometimes I forget. Like I'll get on a tangent, and like I'll start watching mountain bike videos, and then it turns into car audio videos, and then it turns into whatever just auto plays after that, and I just get lost. Oh yeah, I forgot to oil the brakes. I should do that because it'll make you go faster. I do actually need to oil brake parts though. You know, they feel really good.
Hey, that bike's for sale.
Feels good. Everything's for sale.
Not everything.
Everything's for sale.
Everything.
Everything's for sale. How much do they want for this one? Do we remember? Something smells like burnt toast. Alright. Alright, that was good enough to go places. Yeah, so everything on this is good for a sale. Pedals? Other than it needs pedals, it needs half-inch pedals or 3/8.
Tires good?
Tires feel good, everything else feels good. It needs. Yeah, everything's feels pretty good.
Brakes?
Brakes all work, everything's working, everything's shifting. It's old, but it's in good shape.
I was just given to us.
Yeah.
Maybe I put it on the rack.
We wipe it down and do a cleanup on it, and
Okay.
Finish double checking it, yeah, we'll throw it up on the rack and throw a price tag on it. Pedals not included. Like any good road bike, or mountain bike for that matter. Yeah, actually, I ride with most of my early subscribers are all people that I ride with out at Grapefruit or in general. So yeah, I love riding with subscribers. I did actually start my Patreon page, so that is up and running, and I think I'm going to start doing some Patreon events like clinics and some other stuff like that. Now that I think about it, that's a great idea, Paul. Set it up so you do some clinics. So yeah, that page is up and running. I linked it in the description for the last video, I think. I'm still forgetting to do like auto templates for some of my descriptions, so it adds stuff like that in. But yeah, Huh. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's still there. I fill a map, so if anybody's still there, let me. Alright, so I'm concerned with this now. Yeah, so without changing the fork on this, I don't feel comfortable selling it.
No?
Nope.
Fork?
So it's,
Give it the pulp?
yeah, the top thread on this is toast, which means I'm not sure if this is just held in place because it's just stuck, but there's no thread left in here at all. Like, all the way through. So yeah, donate out the door. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right, still going. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like everything over here kind of dropped too. It was still working on that screen, but I lost it on my other phone. So, all right. Do we just leave it outside in the bike rack if it disappears?
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's got no pedals on it. If you steal it, you're kind of asking for your own trouble. Well, not, I mean, just for now. Yeah, just leave it out there. It disappears.
It will tonight.
Well, if we leave it overnight, yeah.
It will.
But
Free.
free at your own risk.
Yeah.
And this thing we just need to finish the tune-up on.
Yeah, thanks.
Rear tire. All right. Man. So if you got the new Android update, it can just shrink down a little corner. What's up, man? Good to see you on. How was vacation? So, BK, I'm going to be working on t-shirts soon thanks to your vectoring out of my logo, because that's going to be awesome. Go to Brazil. I'm probably going to be doing them through Teespring. It's just an online t-shirt dealer because it costs me nothing. So I set it up through them, I send the link out, and then people buy the shirts, and then Teespring basically charges.
Are you
say-
guys design?
Yeah, I've already got my logo kind of built up. I just need to figure out, I need to get some vectoring software so I can use the vectored image and then create a large print version.
Cool.
So I'm gonna just do a basic shirt for now with either just my logo on the front or a small logo and a large logo on the back with like pedaling with Paul and a small one up front saying the same thing, just shrunk down on the corner. So I haven't figured it out yet. If you guys have any ideas for a shirt, let me know. Yeah, so really I'm gonna make my first shirts for me, so I have my own shirt to wear around every once in a while, and let people know that they're available for purchase if anybody else wants to get one. But really, I'm kind of gonna buy myself some shirts, and I'll be super stoked if other people want to buy them too. But I'll keep a short window open for now and kind of play around with some logos and some ideas. Like I want my own shirt. Great minds think alike, man. Don't let your derailleur pulleys do that, because that just scraped off of one of his pulleys. What happens when you have too much lube on your bike. Yes, I will make sure I will have a pink shirt on the list just for you. Do you want like a regular t-shirt style one, or let me know. I'll put one of those on there. Now if I go all that work to make sure there's a pink one for you, you better buy a pink shirt. I'm gonna have them like $2 or $3 over what they cost me to make. Alright, let me use this stuff. I think I'll do and do something fun and only offer pink as the color. Both men and women shirts only in pink. Who mounted the spire? I don't know. It's on backwards.
Yeah.
Kind of the wrong way. It doesn't really matter that much. But,
What's the number of that one? The ticket?
it's over here.
Oh, you got it, okay.
Yeah. I gotta catch up with what you guys are saying. Ooh, berms. Just go faster. This definitely a joke. Don't just go faster. Honestly, from the first time I watched you ride that trail to this last time, it was like a completely different rider was hitting that trail. So always send berms hard, lean into them as steep as you can, drop that outside leg. Ooh, I know exactly what video to send you. Ooh, the new cam, the new GoPro Hero 7. Is absolutely amazing. So the last two videos I did were using this camera exclusively. I did chest mounted the video before with a little bit of handheld vlogging. Monday's video I did upside down chest mount as well as some helmet mount, which it's kind of an eye opener for me because I realized that I actually look down a lot when I'm jumping. So I hit a jump and then I look down because I'm looking for the landing, which I guess you're supposed to, but it's a little weird. So I've been using this in 4:3 aspect ratio, so more big square. So when I edit, I can actually kind of stabilize the up and down by just panning where I want the camera to be seen. Mine's got a cool little lens cover on it and a safety thing and screen protector, and I've got a Windsock that goes on it as well. I think my Tech Tuesday video is ISO. I had ISO set max to 400. I changed it to 800, and I think I now have it up to 1600. Yeah. So, which way? The helmet mount and adjust as I go to stabilize this direction, because it's, or the look down part. So I think I'm going to do a Tech Tuesday video. Well, during the day, it actually didn't matter. So I think when I set it a little bit higher, I started getting a little bit more dark spots during the day, or grainy during the day. So keep it a little bit lower. Yeah, 4:3 cropping is the way to go, but Premiere doesn't offer a stretch to fit feature. So I have to literally crop top and bottom so I stretch it and I lose top and bottom, and then I can edit top and bottom, which works pretty well. I'm getting faster at it, which I guess is a good thing. So I think Tech Tuesday's video will be just a video on my current GoPro settings and some clips from my current GoPro settings. Night shots, I had footage before Christmas. I did a ride that got dark pretty quick, and I had the ISO at like 400, and like 5 minutes into the trail, it was still dark enough to ride without lights, but video from the GoPro was black. So definitely remember to, if you're gonna ride in darker conditions, get that ISO up. Don't go to max. I did a video. I think I did a video that had the Orlando Critical Mass ride on it, and that was with the GoPro at absolutely stop. Yeah, that was in the best of 2018 video at near the end in November. I did Critical Mass, and that was with the GoPro at bone stock settings.
Oh, not bad.
So that was before some of the updates with in the dark it would ghost. So when it was trying to, it would cause some images to basically kind of ghost. I might have to do a little bit of work here for a second. We're working with new software that we're trying to kind of get a hold of. It's not new, it's old, it's just retail.
Yeah, so.
So yeah.
No, well,
So
we've been using both,
drop it down to
but here's the thing.
under like 1600 or less.
Let's just say.
Anything higher than 1600, you're going to get tons of grainy footage, because apparently GoPro will do everything it can to push towards the max ISO and just mess with everything else. So set it lower if like days that it's bright and it's sunny out, set it to like 400. If you're not going through tons of tree cover, 400 to 800 is where most photographers will shoot, even in inside conditions. So 800 would be kind of my go-to settings unless I'm gonna ride in the darker at night.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, I got it.
Big do thing, where's it
I
at?
got it. You got it. You do, yeah. It's right there.
Okay,
Yeah, you got it.
so in the surfing, okay. Ask her about.
Wow, it even gives you the time and the day here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, sorry. I just, that was the only thing I was calling for.
Ask her about importing,
Okay,
inventory from distributors.
one more thing. We, wanna ask you, we would like to import, all of our suppliers. Now, how does that work? Like, I know you mentioned about the PO, purchasing, setting it up that way, but, let's just say we're talking about like all the parts from a supplier that we were wanting to put in our system so that when we order, our orders here, daily, weekly, or whatever we're doing it, and, we have the stuff come in and we just scan it, and it's in there already, like, we don't have to go.
Have a good night, man.
Every time that we have a new item, we would want, like.
His
put
stuff is
all the
great.
items on
I will be
there.
back here shortly.
Is that possible?
I've got to deal with some computer stuff here real quick. You're very welcome, man. It's always good to see you on.
All the products, so we've got, so is this everything?
Yes, this is the product list from QVP. I can download it in like Excel format or
Yeah, so if we download it in an Excel format, is it possible to import it into Square? Oh gosh, I don't know, there's a lot.
That's a lot.
There's many.
Good afternoon, Village Cycle Shop.
Um,
Give me 1 second.
let me do it by this.
I have paperwork here somewhere. Not that one.
Operating system here, there's still that Windows.
Not that one.
Steve called earlier.
Yeah, so I don't, I was trying to do
Issues
it,
reading
so-
Eric's handwriting here.
Do you have your laptop with you?
I do have my laptop with me, yes.
How many files do you think, like, how many line items do you think are in there?
I have
25 to 10,000, you think? No.
probably less than that.
Yeah. I would say like 5 maybe, at the most, or less than
So
5.
you want to do riser bars on your truck, yes? Okay.
Well, I've only been here 5 months, so I can't give you the numbers because, I mean,
Okay.
no. So, yeah. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, that's actually what they're referred to as riser bars. So,
Yeah, and then
so yeah, that's what
what
you're looking for
um,
was
all of it.
something to just bring the bar up that higher closer to you.
So, and we started with a fresh inventory, and this is, so you see, I put an order in, yesterday, and it's supposed to arrive either today or tomorrow. I wanted to get a head start and create.
So I don't know if he
the own
talked to you
system.
about possibly needing
But,
to change out some cables because as we start going up, yeah.
I've got new
Yeah, going up
products
I see that we definitely.
that are not in there. So I've got to do it individually every
So,
time.
and then just the basic
I have
kind
a
of,
box.
all right, cool. So, yeah, something a little more road, okay, so that's probably what that. Definitely have some stuff here.
Yeah, yeah. I was just playing with it, I didn't save it.
I'm a guy that wants to ride my bike. I said, I'm a guy that wants to ride my bike.
So, slow it down. Well, yeah, but we need an
Okay.
easier solution to this, this is why we're.
Yeah, so you just want something that's gonna be good for riding around the road.
Yeah,
Okay, perfect.
Retail.
Then, that's good to know, and
Because
we're
it's gotta
gonna
be
get on
other
this
people
here
using
shortly.
this, and it's gotta be, they've gotta
I'm gonna have to double check for
partners.
tire options, I don't know if I
How
have
do they,
anything.
you've gotta have it
that
that one.
that wide, but we'll get you on something that we can afford you on. I'm trying to get as much done today as I can. We were closed the
I
last
don't
2 days
think
for
it'll be that
inventory,
many.
so we're a little bit
So
behind.
how do you
So I'm trying to get as
import,
much stuff done today as possible.
how's it imported it?
All right. You're welcome.
Oh. But isn't that gonna okay, so is that gonna, okay, hear me out here, is that gonna override what we've already put in that?
I hope it does.
That will be already there? No, okay, because everything that we put in, like I said, we've done all the inventory, and, you know, we're going by JD, and we're going by Q, and if we import all these items that, and also with the items that, like I said, are already existing, that's not gonna overwrite like the count that we have in there, right? But it's just basically gonna take, even, will it flag and say, duplicate?
Alright, trying to get stuff sorted out because they did inventory wrong. Because nobody wanted to listen to me. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a guy that crashes his mountain bike and drinks tea instead of coffee.
But will it say
Doesn't
duplicate,
drink
and then
alcohol.
we say skip or delete or something, or how does it, have you? We can just,
So-
okay.
We should be able to export what we currently have.
Yeah, let me just put you on speaker here, hold on. Okay, go ahead, Paul and I are here.
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, thank you for asking.
So, part of, I guess, I understand what he's saying. So, essentially, we should be able to export our current item list, right?
Correct.
So, basically, the smart way I'm thinking to do it would be export our current list, wipe the system, put the new list in that has all the correct descriptions, all the correct barcodes, everything that we need, and then just update the stuff from there as far as our quantity on that.
Yes, so if you, even if you just take the items, like even if you just export like a brand new CSV file or Excel file,
Mhm.
and then you import that in, if you could just modify an item library, it's not going to actually change the dates that are currently in your item library.
Okay.
That's just going to add those new items into your library.
Awesome. Okay, good. And so basically, anything that has like a duplicate barcode will just kind of give us a heads up, hey, you know, you've got 2 of these.
Yes,
Okay.
it'll say this is a duplicate of barcode, would
Okay.
you like to,
Gotcha.
I believe, like skip or whatever it is.
Perfect.
Resolve.
Okay.
But this is done on the,
Through the website?
the website, yeah, the new purchase order part, right? Okay.
Okay, that's good to know, because I figured this is something that I wanted to do a while ago. Because I
Yeah.
found out that most of our distributors offer their inventory already sorted exactly how we would look it up on their sites anyway.
Mhm.
So, right, so it's free for us to use, like, here's our inventory with all the product numbers, all the product descriptions, SKUs, everything we need is already in this download from them.
Yeah, this will help us immensely, for sure.
Oh my goodness, yes, that's gonna make you said everyone's like.
Why it's so easy,
You're just gonna
yeah.
be like, oh, done.
Right. That was my thought from day one.
So yeah, I need to upgrade our computer here, and I'll be doing this on our laptop. So, yeah. We'll get this going. So I could do this with any of my other brands for my bikes, pretty much.
Anything that has that option for us.
Yeah, okay, great. All right, so you said that nothing over 15,000 is what you'd be limited to?
Yeah, I believe it's like the over 50,000 when it's really going to slow down your computer or your like point of sale. So I would keep it under there, especially if you only have like 5,000, then you should be good.
So what about if we do JB's got so many and Q gets so many, is that gonna be combined
Yeah, it's total on the system. So what's really nice, what's nice about this is editable. So there's stuff that we can go through and go, we will never purchase these,
Yeah.
and just remove it from
Gotcha.
the list.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like stuff like we won't,
Yeah.
we ordered something that we don't carry here, like a waterproof bag, and it's like a one-off. Yeah, that's a one-off.
All right, so that's good to know.
All right,
Thank you.
Abby, thank you. Yeah, that's great. Okay, great. Okay, you have a great night. Thank you. Okay,
She is
bye-bye.
good.
Is that a coffee cup?
All right.
Yeah, so the idea is it's still going to be faster to quite literally take. We can set this up in a more readable fashion.
Yep.
How you doing, man?
What's happening?
In just 1 second, I want
All right.
to sort this while I'm thinking. And we can just sort through it real quick, just like, okay, we'll never order this size tire, or stuff that we know is only going to be on occasion, we can remove it before we even import it. So, that's going to take way less time than
How are you doing?
counting.
Good, good.
All right.
I see Freeman.
Yeah.
A couple
He is
times.
good.
I tried calling back and busy, been playing phone tag, well, so, yeah, I figured I'd just come down.
It's always a safe bet.
Yeah.
It's usually
They
somebody.
don't want to talk to me, I'm like.
Oh,
I'm just gonna show up.
I'm gonna make myself. And I go, oh no, it's that guy again.
Yeah.
Well, we got a new seat on there for you, and
Okay, cool, yeah, it looks like the bars are up way higher. We got some grips on there.
yeah, we got the bars up and good grips.
I was gonna ask about the grips you put on the other bike for us were super nice, are those similar, or?
I can't remember
I
which
remember what
ones
was on
were
there.
Eco.
Yeah, something.
Yeah,
these
that
are
might
sun-
be-
These are sunlight, I think.
Yeah, I think they're similar style though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
hopped on my wife's bike and I was like,
these are
"Man, you're
nice.
not getting this bike back, man, this thing's.
Yeah, it's anytime you find like things like grips and saddles,
Mhm.
those are two things that when I find ones that I like,
Yeah.
I constantly keep buying the same ones after
Yeah.
that. I even
The
hate
grips that
trying
were
new
on
ones.
this thing suck.
Yeah, let me take it for, this is, put it down, you're right back with it.
Been doing inventory wrong the last few days.
Oh, nice.
Like they were making their own database.
Really?
We have our distributors give us their database. Like, why are we doing this by hand? And like I came in Tuesday and I see him like manually inputting like all the barcodes and I'm like, what are you doing? We have the scanner. It was too slow. So I came in on Wednesday. The scanner goes in so it's like a normal scanner mode that works with the apps, and then it goes into like keyboard mode, which means if there's a text area where I can type in text, if I scan a barcode, it gives me the number. So we pull up our point of sale system, putting in inventory,
Same way, so I went through, this would have taken him a day to do this stuff. I did it in like 2 hours, which I shouldn't take. It should take me 10 minutes. But that's 2 hours of manually, like I have to manually input every single tube. So it's not only sunlight, it's like I have to do this style tube by this company with this valve. It's like it's a lot of little things that you have to keep input. It takes forever.
So what do you think? Yes.
Tea is good. All right,
It's okay, it's gotta
so
get some air in it.
it's weird, like when you do tune-ups and it doesn't feel like it needs to do a tune-up, like everything feels good. I think the whole thing just needs to be cleaned.
Yeah, because I was just bored on it too much
'Cause there's-
before, and same with my wife's bike.
Like all kinds of crap
Park
caked
forward,
in
and I
there.
sit on it, it's just like,
So I'm probably gonna pull the tire off and give this thing a good clean, and we'll go from there. Cause I mean, there's all kinds of stuff caked into this thing. Ow, my finger. Yeah, like I have to actually go back and watch my own live streams because I come up with these great ideas and then I forget what they are later. Luckily, I set it on camera. Maybe bike wash solution somewhere. Pump sprayer. Pump sprayers are great for cleaning your bike.
Well, you know, it sits a little bit.
Yeah.
So,
You have one?
always.
How you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing all right.
Hey,
In fact, you and I are the same position.
oh yeah, you got one of these?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Same way, same way.
Oh,
Nice.
Twinsies.
Usually I run into guys when they have the left way.
Oh, okay.
I always find guys that are, missing the other side.
Yeah.
I got a buddy of mine that I ride with. I think it's his right leg too.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
And how do you keep it quick from coming off?
Well, I'm on with a vacuum system,
You
so
know, on the pedal, how do you keep your feet on the pedal?
I just make sure I'm up high enough where I'm not bending my leg too much and it stays on it.
I had a problem once, I was going across the intersection, and whipping and,
Your foot's not up,
So
I had him right in the middle of the street.
I ride with a guy that basically uses this for his shafts. Until I got him some really good pedals, and he forgot his strap broke one day, and he rode my bike. He's like, I don't need the strap anymore because my foot doesn't move at all on the pedals anymore.
Yeah, I don't know, I've had.
Good afternoon, Blue Center Shop.
It doesn't slow down. I got a
Yes.
lot of, I gotta keep an eye on.
Yes, we do.
Make sure I stay on there, 'cause you can't be.
Okay. Right. Yeah, you can go ahead and bring that in. The one thing I do have to say is we kind of treat broken spokes as a case-by-case basis. So we determine what was the cause of the spokes to break. If it's something like corrosion or rust where we're going to see them continue to just snap after replacing the other ones because we changed the tension, at that point we possibly would recommend a wheel. But if it's just looking like fatigue on the spokes that caused it to break, we have no problems just swapping spokes out. and showing up the wheel for you.
I'm gonna take care of this guy first.
But yeah, we'll let you know. Yep. Right. Okay, so that's usually spoke fatigue. Yeah, just go ahead and bring it in. We'll take a look at it and we'll let you know from there. But most of the time, if it's only a couple spokes, we'll just swap them out, true up the wheel, send you on your way. Usually it takes about an hour or two if we are not currently in the middle of too many other things. Sometimes you might have to leave it overnight and we can get to it within a day or so. That would probably be a good time, and they'll let you know how quickly they can get it done. We are open tomorrow's Friday at 9 o'clock. All right, that sounds good. You're welcome. Bye. I like cheese.
That's one of those questions that we should, they're done with me, I'll get the search button, maybe, wrap it up, get out of here, go from there. Is this clear where everything else is? Okay, so.
My friend also goes mountain biking with me and he jumps with his leg. He's a little crazy.
Well, I sound like it.
He's a little crazy.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Getting there.
Another Cannondale.
Lots of Cannondales. We sell them, so we only work on Cannondales now.
Yeah, sure.
No, if it's got wheels and mostly bicycle parts, I'll work on it.
Yeah.
I gotta get this thing cleaned up to figure out what's actually wrong with it.
I see.
Have to actually find the rest of the bike under all this stuff. There's so much on here. I'm using a dirty rag to try to clean a bike.
Yeah, I understand.
We just checked it over and. Yeah.
So what are you in for today?
Well,
You know, it's getting there.
did you get you know, if, Jason got a change for me, I needed? So because I was told
You've
a
been
couple
reading
months
change,
ago.
so yes. Those
that I
did
needed,
come in.
I need a chain replacement, you know, so I needed some mounts to support what I got.
Okay. I'm fairly certain those are the chains that we just got in.
Okay.
We're trying to kind of get a new setup so everybody gets put on all the new orders. So it's really easy to know what stuff comes in for who.
Okay.
Take it for a ride, see how it feels.
Should I bring the truck back?
He'll be here tomorrow. I would say probably give him a call in the morning if you're able
Okay,
to.
all right,
And see when the best time is for him to work on that.
all right.
And go from there. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
All right? All right. My rag now. Oh, it's poor bike.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What do you need?
She needs to see if she can find a tire, a 26-inch tire like this.
My hands are mostly clean. What do we got?
Something like this, 2.0 deep and around 100 PSI, but in a 26 is what I
In
need.
a 26? Okay. Let me see what I've got.
So you have to order it.
No, he might have it.
I might have it. We'll be, if we're lucky. 26 2.0.
And the inner tube to go with it.
Around 100 PSI.
No rolling resistance.
Is it for the rear tire?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've got other, this is the closest I have. And it's a 2.1, so it's a little bit wider, but it's not very wide at all. Or I can definitely order something closer to that.
Okay. That's probably okay then. When
So,
you get this
when you get
wide, it's okay, 65 is fine.
But I'll look.
Because you can't get it, you won't be able to find a,
I'll see what I can find. So
So this is just what I happen to have. If the tread pattern looks okay, then I can look from there to see what else I got.
Probably fine.
Let me see what I got. I do computer stuff sometimes.
How much is this one?
You wanna push the button on that real quick?
Oh, you wanna try that one?
Well,
Well, let's think of that other one up there that I was, we just did inventory, let me get rid of this,
I'm gonna
sucker here.
see what else.
That might be a 26 up there, I think that might be a
You want
26.
white ball?
No, it's in the back there, I'll show you. In the back. And this is caught on
The high pressure.
I don't think it's such a big issue with it for high pressure. It's not that. I don't
What are you,
think-
what are you using it for? Not the trike, are you?
Yeah, it is.
Back, on the back?
Yeah.
Really?
But we'll look for something in higher pressure range as well.
No, that's a 20.
Yeah,
That's
I'll see
also a
what
20
I
there.
can do.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, Paul.
See what I
See
can
what
do.
they got. You want me to check this one out?
We'll consider it.
Yeah. This one's about $24, I believe. Yeah.
That's probably not your price. I'm doing some tire searching. So 26 2.0. See if it'll give me some options here. Yeah, so we'll go a little below and try to keep it close to that 2.0.
Well, we got the new, we went with square for retail, so.
Yeah.
But, where's my scale?
I moved it slightly.
Yeah. Let's see if it.
Oh, I broke the internet.
Just give me a second there, we'll just scan this here. How's your week been?
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah, you were working last weekend, didn't you?
Yeah. How are you, sir?
No problem. How you doing? Good.
Have a good holiday?
Yeah. Good. Well, no. Be truthful. Get a water leak underneath the.
$29.95.
Slab.
Higher PSI.
I'm gonna see what I can find.
Normally, we don't take it down until the end of January,
Right, yeah.
because we leave it up because of Christmas display. So we,
I'm sorry for that.
we're still waiting for floors to come in and got to repaint the walls and,
Right. Yeah, my water heater now,
well, that's next.
2 years ago. Well, year now.
And those,
Maxes.
Well, my water heater is in my master bedroom, so.
Oh. No. You hope you have the pan around it. It didn't matter?
It didn't do any good, and the pan was actually bad,
Oh.
so.
7.5.
I bought my one tankless, and I got talked out of it.
80.
So, no, you don't wanna go tankless unless you're ready to rewire your whole
I
house.
might
That's what I heard
look
too.
at this.
If you build a house, you can set it up for that, but
You know,
try to retro one.
yeah.
How are you today? Good. All right, so.
What are you doing?
Busy place today.
We try to be busy every day. What can we do for you, man?
I got those rims that came in, and so I was like,
Oh, yeah. Were those the, which ones?
Rims
like
for,
27 inch, I think?
20,
Heavy duty, like a for a cruiser bike, beach cruiser.
where did, 26 inch probably.
the tires,
It was just rims and heavy duty.
Or were
rims.
those coming in?
no, they're not here yet. They
Oh.
were supposed to come in
They're
today,
supposed to come in.
Okay,
We're
yeah,
waiting
my
for
wife
their-
called, and then I saw a note, something about my rims, and, I just thought it was that. Yeah, okay, all right, I'll check back in.
Yeah, sorry about that. We'll make sure we get a hold of you
Okay, good,
as soon as they pop up.
all right,
Yeah.
see ya.
Okay, man.
I wish I could pick
gotta work those 8 straight days. And then this week, Lance had an appointment Tuesday. I took him to him. So I lost a little time from work, so then I worked last night late to make up for that, so I didn't lose any of my PTO time. I did.
70, 70,
Gotcha.
80.
We get paid through our lunch. So what I do is,
You have like
we
a
get
rolling
sick
lunch,
time.
you eat something, it's rolling.
I mean, you get half an hour, like, you just leave. You can leave,
Oh, okay.
but what they do is they pay for that. But we don't get sick time. So what they do is they let you work an extra half an hour a day, and then that goes into a bank. So you can have 2.5 hours a week.
Cool.
So that just builds up.
Yep.
And at the end of the year, they pay it out. So if you didn't use any of it, you get your vacation pay, your last week's check, and maybe 120 hours worth of PTO check that they could just,
That's kind of nice.
It can be, we were able to do that with the city too, we could have, if we don't use our vacation, we get paid it. Or any loot time that we accumulated.
Yeah.
If you weren't taking overtime, you could work, you can get 120 hours, right? Or, actually, you can get, 100,
That one.
well, that was six.
So I'm finding some that are about 80 psi. So that's probably about as close as I'm gonna get without getting really high up there in price.
not everybody can do like me.
And I can show you the style of tire it is. I actually have the same style, but not in that size right now. But we can get that ordered in. I've got one coming in, an order going out soon for these guys.
Not a problem, because I'm not.
I just want to go through this last list here. Let me show you what the tire is like.
I'll bring it up here. Other people, like, well, no, we can't, because there's only a machine. So.
Recall, we tried
It's kind of nice
which
that
one it
it's
was.
that way.
Recall, safety recall. We need to find out what brand. Oh, okay, well, in that case, it's not ours. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to March.
Okay.
So it'll have this pattern on it, like this, and it will do 80 psi. So it's a good tire. This is kind of our go-to tire. I believe they're like, I'll double check.
How wide are they?
It's a 1.95, so just under 2. It's about as close to 2 as humanly possible.
Okay.
I will look that tire up specifically now that I know what I'm looking for,
Okay.
and see if I can get it either slightly wider or closer to 2.
All right. Yeah, we'll order 2 of them.
Okay.
You want 2 of them? All right, we'll get 2 of them.
So you got a spare? It's always nice.
Yes, well, that's what we need it for. 'Cause
Right.
She's running on her old 26-inch now, so that can only last so much longer.
Oh yeah.
And she's already gone through, how many of these have you gone through?
Yeah.
She's gone through 3 of these in what, about 6 months?
Those are pretty good tires too. That means you're riding a lot.
You know, 40 miles, 3 or 4 times a week. I wish I had the time.
Candy around here,
There used to be.
it's gone.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Can't find it.
Yeah, see,
that's cool.
where the realtor is, where the realty office is down here. That's what it was.
Okay. They didn't move somewhere close by, they just closed.
No, there's still have a place in Rockledge, so if you're
Rockledge, okay.
not opposed to driving
It's
down
on
to
US 1.
Down
US
south.
1.
It's on US
not-
1.
It's not too far, it's about 7 miles probably.
Okay, got it, thank you.
You're welcome. Gotta get those chocolate covered potato chips.
Those are so good. Why'd you have to say that out loud?
The first time I heard that, I'm like, oh yeah, chocolate covered potato.
And then you eat one and
You're
then.
like, oh my god, these are good.
What is it?
I need to learn that way. I can't see today.
Going halfway through.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Almost lost two calls, none of it, it's all now, so nobody else around.
And this guy riding all these tires, but he didn't want any more.
Okay then.
So, yeah.
One,
So what's that number
3,
two?
2, 1.
You gotta get
Um,
going on?
It's where my dad's from. I haven't been up there in a long time. But, my family basically owned it's a little town called Lebanon. And even the 2010 census, the population was 500.
This is my work phone, so nobody actually has that number other than my boss, so. Um,
You're searching.
I am. I'm getting close.
Even the last one, well, no, not the last one.
They call you using your own number, you know you're in trouble.
So what's really funny is I've actually gotten that call before. I had iPhones before and then I switched to Android. And in my iPhone, I told Siri to call me the one from the Matrix. I got a phone call on my new Android from the one with my phone number. I'm like, there's no way my iPhone is calling me from the past.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
it was definitely interesting.
And you're probably from India.
It probably was. I think I answered it and laughed and said hello to myself. It was very entertaining for about 10 minutes. So we can do. I wish I had a photo of what this tire looked like.
Be honest, we really think that hit us.
This was not
Then
novel.
you got.
Yeah,
It'd be rough riding.
it would be, and that's what I'm a little concerned of, is I can't actually see fast rolling tire with thick tread and square profile. Okay, that's knobby, easy enough. So we can do the quick journey. It's an 80 psi tire.
Looks fine.
Yeah, so we can do that one, and I'll order 2 of those for you guys.
And what's the size?
These
199?
are 26 by 1.95. So really close to 2.
Okay, all right, that's fine with us.
Perfect. We will add that in there, and let me see if I can do this. I gotta look at one more thing, because we do have another order that's going out from this site as well.
When you own 3 of these businesses in the town, you're probably, in a town of, at the time, probably 200 people. You know.
Just gonna have you write name and phone number on here. Whoever wants to get a call from me when they come in. So it'll either be those. I'm not gonna keep you guys here, but I'm gonna look at our other distributor as well and find something that's fairly smooth, fast rolling, that will do a fairly high PSI. So I'm gonna stick to around 80 or higher. And as soon as they come in, we'll give you a call.
Okay,
So you want 2 of those, and
you get a phone number on there?
yep, perfect. You can leave that pen right there. So 26 by 2.
I don't know though.
0.0
Cousins and moved and all that. She was some sort of cousin.
times 2.
Cause I asked the guy that runs.
Fast.
Larry that bought it.
Aha! So there you go. We'll give you a call as soon as those come
All right,
in.
well, thank you.
You 2 have a great day.
All right, you have a nice one.
Thank you.
Yep, right there.
I'm gonna go check my phone.
Happy New Year, Steve. Yeah. Okay.
So, he goes, yep, that was the last ship of living. There's 1 man left and he lives further up.
Wow.
You know, all the women live 96, 98, 95 years old.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's like my grand.
Oh, the Paul is busy today.
No, I was gonna say.
I'm gonna plug this phone in
The last one.
so the
just
battery
passed
doesn't
away
die.
At 93, so yeah.
How to ride my bicycle.
What did they pick out?
I'm gonna look on quality as well. I found some Kenda
What do you mean paintball bag?
Kenda Quicks,
I don't think that's.
That's
it.
their
I
e-bike
think it's
tire.
just the, face mask.
but I'm gonna
and
see what
mask.
else is available through Q as well.
Yeah. I don't have the backpack anymore.
And then,
I had
we'll
used
order
it for
from
work for a
whoever
while.
we do an order through next.
That was the blue one.
Oh, the hookworm, I love that tire.
There should be a box. That should all be right there though.
Let's do a hookworm at a 29. It's crazy.
When are you going? Well, I know that, but.
I'm not gonna put those in the stuff.
Okay.
No.
Those
Are they new tires?
They're brand new.
I might have to go through those and see if I need any tires for anything.
Well, they get WT.
I mean, you can.
29, brand new.
That's crazy.
Well, actually, some of them do have their tags on it, others don't.
Right.
Yeah,
belt? Okay. I'll look for it when I get home.
I'll go through
What we
this.
do, what we
Okay.
can do with these, I've got
Alright.
2 of these in stock.
Are you getting ready to leave?
Add them to it,
Okay.
they're the same tire.
Of that,
Yeah, I'll
of
get
that
everything
tire, yeah,
together
you might
and
as well.
get it for you.
2.2s,
Okay.
great,
Are you leaving?
Yeah, you might as well.
2.2s.
Okay.
Oh, I can do PSI.
I wasn't sure how close you were, so.
That's awesome.
Okay. Okay.
It looks like 80 is kind of our max on 26.
Maybe I'll see you in a little bit then. Okay. All right. Love you too. Bye.
We've only got one option.
Yeah, my great aunt, she was the postmistress too, so like literally
Wow.
post office, the store, the funeral home. And I remember the Lovings of Lovingston, one of the original families, the descendants, they lived next to my aunt.
Okay.
My uncle, he used to joke, he goes, they might have been first, but we outnumbered them and we planted them. My mom almost lost her freaking mind one time. She was so mad at my Uncle Benny and my dad.
Yeah.
Because I went, Uncle Benny and Aunt Eunice lived literally right next door to the funeral home. And the driveway in between, Uncle Benny also drove the ambulance. Like, I mean, it's everybody did.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you were everything.
Sure, sure.
The ambulance driver was probably the funeral director, in our case, you know. So that, you know, that was right between. But, you know, however that it sounds, that was family businesses, so we'd hang out at the funeral home, you know. And I was little, so I don't remember, but I remember Mom always telling the story. She came over to get me. She goes, "Where are you?" He's over there. They had put me, they didn't have a playpen,
tire
so they just
switching's
put me in a
funny.
casket. So I was like, just thrown in the casket. Mom was freaked out.
Oh, that's hilarious. Though.
I know.
That is just hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah.
Oh. Let's get you your thing. It's gonna scan and it's gonna do something if the app is actually open. Look at that, it's actually open.
Get 20% off of that.
Do get 20% off that. 42, 47? The thing. No, put it in the
I know.
thing.
Well, I was gonna ask, do you want me to do this, or you just want me to bring cash tomorrow?
Oh my God.
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want to
I
do.
mean, it's convenient, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
whatever you want, yeah.
We get charged pretty much. I think I actually have to hit the charge button first.
Way to go, man.
Way to go, man. Good
So
job.
what are you training for?
Good job.
You coming to New York or what?
Why? No. I won't be able to, as much as I want to.
Oh, I think I'm the only. It's you and me watching myself.
I
Or
wish
did you
I,
set that back up to sign again?
No, the new one does.
The new one is,
Yeah.
okay. But that could be turned on or off.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm a big fan of letting people sign.
Yeah.
'Cause that way they can't try to argue the fact that they didn't sign. That's an interesting
Yeah.
strap mechanism there.
yeah, this is like the old Polar ones.
Oh, dude, that's Interesting for sure. Yeah, I've got the Wahoo
I still
one
got
with
that
the
one.
button straps,
Yeah.
which I'm a little surprised I haven't lost it yet. Yeah, I almost want to try some of these different tires, but I hate picking new tires for people. Try to get stuff that's gonna last. She rides that bike to death. Oh, that's a cool
Yeah, I
tire.
don't know if we're gonna go up there now, I'm sort of wondering.
Yeah.
They got the triathlon here, right?
Yeah.
So,
He's all right.
Okay.
I forgot I needed these.
where's your levers? Come on.
Well, no, because I got another Silka bag for the bike, the other bike. So I'm gonna have everything in that, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did things without touching other things. Not that smart.
It work?
Yay, it works. How are you gonna give me exact change? That's just rude. I'm just gonna change this to make it not exact change. Oh, look at that, it's cool with all the parts stuff on
But then the register will be off.
That's okay. No, it'll be right.
No, there was a, anyway.
$4.28, sir.
Yeah.
I have 20.
Oh, where did that day go? I got $5 almost.
No, there was a situation where,
Here's your dollar, sir.
perhaps somebody that Jason worked for at one point, who owns a bike shop.
No. The shop that shall not be named.
The nameless shop. There may have been an owner there that told Vicky,
Adventure.
You can't say the
that told
name.
Vicky, mind you,
The shop that shall not be named.
if she was convinced that if, so like, just there, oh god, I'm gonna fucking kill my fish. Yeah, and he found it. Imagine that. Probably because he freaking looked for it right where I told him it was. Anyway, she was convinced that if you didn't put what they gave you in the register, it would be wrong.
Oh.
Because like Vicky would just be,
Well, technically speaking,
Couldn't.
well,
nowadays.
say it was 428, and I gave him 10,
Alright.
and he just hit cash sale 428, but knew to give me 572 back.
Right.
Okay.
Math.
50 can do that.
Math
It's like,
is-
oh, I got 572, bam, done. Well,
Math
no,
is
the
hard.
register's gonna be off now because you didn't bring it up right. You didn't tell the register what it gave you. It's like, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works.
Man.
And Carol was convinced that it would mess up the register.
Okay.
Nowadays it will, because, you know, kids can't do math.
Oh my God, I'm really good at math. So like, if it's, 788, I'll give him 1013. Oh my God,
Dude,
mind blown.
don't do that to kids these days.
But
I know
they-
exactly what I
they
want
said
back.
88. I'm like, yeah.
Trust me.
You gave me 13.
Put it in your
Just tell it. Just tell it what to,
yeah,
it'll tell you what
put
to
it
do.
in your fancy computer, and it's gonna make sense when it's done. No, like I went to Walmart, which I hate doing, but I went to Walmart.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. So, and I'm watching the lady check out this other lady in front of me, and I see her every time. So she opens the drawer and she looks at the computer, and then takes a bill out, and then looks at the computer again, then takes another bill out. I'm like, whoa, seriously? You have to check to know exactly every single bill or coin that you take out of the drawer to make sure it's right?
Wanna be
Like,
careful with that.
it's bad enough that you gotta, I don't know, it hurts my brain. I used to be way better when I was working in restaurants and stuff, like on the fly. It was quick with money just like that. But as I started getting lazy and I've started using like my debit or credit cards all the time, I've stopped thinking like that anymore.
Yeah.
So unless it's something pretty obvious where I'm like, okay, well, if I give them this much change, I
So,
can get back
yeah.
quarters instead of
So
nickels.
funny thing about my job, I use math.
I have to use math a lot.
Literally every minute of the day.
You have to.
You have to use that math that we all hated in school that we were like, there's no point of us ever
Algebra?
learning this. Yeah, that math.
So if it's this much and it needs to be this much, that's a difference of this much, so I need to. What's
Algebra,
really fun?
algebra is useless
Your
except for
machines are all
that.
up to date
He's a
now, right?
machinist.
Well, no, it depends on how the program's written.
Really?
Yeah, so I only have 100 coordinates in my machine. When I run 380 frames, it literally takes 40 of them out. Because there's four parts on each fixture, and there's 5 sides. Top, left, right, bottom, and front. And I have 2 fixtures, so there's 40 positions. So what we can do is we can write a job in what's called macro. And you'll find a start point. And then it'll tell it in the program, go this much, go this much, go
1
this
hour
much,
to
go
go
this much.
home time.
Now, problem with that is, normally, like, if I change a coordinate, I can just go 0.02 difference and go negative 0.02 and it'll change it. When it's written in macros and I have to write the program, if the original was 187.438 difference and I need to move it 0.04, I need to tell it 187.478 or 0.398. I need to know which way to go, and I need to do that and put it in. And if I do it wrong, the machine could crash, and that's bad.
What?
Yeah.
If you ever want to have some fun, go to YouTube, watch CNC crashes or CNC fails.
I feel like we need to watch CNC fail.
You should pull those up. Yeah, pull them up.
I feel like that's about to happen.
There's some pretty good ones. And you can just pick random ones.
CNC fails compilation. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're gonna
There's
go.
sparks, that's always good. Yeah, their feed rate is way too high. We have lasers. We have those.
Lasers are fun. I want a laser. Sharks with lasers.
Oh, this is like my machine shop days.
Wait for it.
We did machine shop, I know. I was at tech school for a while.
Oh, those sounds are never good.
Those sounds are never good. A random
They didn't pull the Z up enough before they raised the thing. This is
Yeah,
gonna
we
be
did
bad.
sheet metal, we did all things.
That's way more than that cut.
Grade 9,
That's
I
way
think.
more of a cut than that tooth can make.
And it's just gonna keep going.
Whoa! Really bad there. Oh!
Ideally, you don't want to put your hand.
I was about to say that doesn't seem like a great place to be sticking my hand
Not a good idea.
near fast spinning sharp objects. Yeah, that looks a little too deep. But we need to get this done quicker.
Hey! Somebody take it down.
Wow.
That's a peck.
Some of them.
That would be very foolish because they're not cheap.
Oh!
I think that's not even. Wow.
Yeah, tighten that.
I saw that coming as it was spinning. And it didn't go stop.
Oh, we've had,
We've had some CNC fails over the past.
well, there was a guy that used to run my machine that got fired. So, say, for instance, this is a fixture, right? And
I don't know how to get to my move.
I have a 4-axis. So, say you have a part here, and a part here, and a part here, and a part here.
All mine will show up
You
because I
can-
can see mine.
You can do this, turn it, move it, and it'll cut here too. So you can do the top, left, right, all in one top. Because it's on the rotary. So this is the size of the fixture that I have. So the guy, we were actually running a fixture this size, but he told it this program. So the machine came down thinking it was trying to get to here, and it just, he's been there a long time. He goes, I've never seen that many sparks in the machine. He's like, it was pretty bad. He goes, I'm not gonna lie. He's like, and it was, one of the guys, he was in the bathroom, he's like, it just started shaking the toilet, like, oh God, that's bad.
Fire.
Here's our JV order.
Oh, yay. Ooh, new
Junk
parts.
bullshit?
Junk and
You
bullshit.
got junk and bullshit?
That's my favorite order.
Charlie. Hey, it's Charlie from JV. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we know.
Charlie's jumping bullshit, yeah.
But it comes fast and
He has
it's local and
And sometimes they have stuff that I
He
need.
hasn't come back since Jason and I talked to him last year.
is he still working there? He's still their outside rep. Wow. We can reorder a different one if you want.
Mine's here, is Mercedes again.
Oh, the Patronus one? I thought Eric was gonna buy one of those. I want that AMG GT. I want that AMG GT.
AMG Black, man. AMG GT3. just go plain silly.
That hurt.
That's not my crash, but mine hurt
That's for
too.
sure. That's like ran a friggin' tree.
Oh man, I've hit trees.
Yeah, that hurts though.
I had a friend of mine, she were riding Malacompra and she goes up this, like she's ahead of me and I know there's this section you kind of go down and then you do this little climb. And as I come around the corner, I see her hugging this palm tree and her bike's like off the side. I was like, that could have gone well.
See y'all later. Thanks again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, goodies are here. All right, you take it easy. Should we call that guy back and see his wheels are here?
Is that what's in that box?
I hope so.
I think that should have been the order. Wow, that's close. I'm waiting for the part where things go boom. That seemed like it went perfectly well to me. Nothing exploded. Yeah, so let's open that up. Mixed carton, so it's got some fun stuff in it too. Oh, fails and bails. I actually had some of my videos end up on GMB and fails and bails.
That's all it is. Didn't get the whole order. Wow, he probably has it on there, he delivered it. Is he still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Yeah, I haven't double checked to make sure that's everything. Alright. Nobody else is here. I'm going to go away, finish working on a thing, and plug this phone back in. I need to find the plug for my other phone as well. think I brought it with me. I should have brought it with me. I think I'm gonna run the short charger on this phone, even though there's nobody else here. Low battery. Let me just plug this in for now. Get some more going.
No, must be coming from another area.
Sunrise is coming from North Carolina, everything else is coming from Miami.
I don't know.
It definitely should have been another box.
700C. That's the one they gave us looking for?
Those should be 226 inch wheels he's looking for. This would be his wheel set. So I'm gonna do the 700 scale. So, do we have his name again? I'll try calling him, see if he's not too far from here.
Yeah, these are the 26s.
Yeah, so those are for his bike, the 2 wheels he's looking for.
Yeah, but his bike is not, he's got his bike.
Yeah, but you can let him know they're here.
Yeah.
Probably hang those up so we're not tripping over them.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanna find out where this one was. So they didn't want the town and country?
No. She's a little weird. She's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
But she's a little weird.
I got you.
My mom knows her pretty well, so.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
From?
Church.
Okay.
Actually, the same church he works at. So.
Sunlight blocked Kenda out.
What's that?
Looks like Sunlight bought Kenda out.
The Kenda K West is the tire that we normally get, and it's now the Sunlight K West.
Yeah.
So I have 2 different tires on there. They're pretty good 26-inch tires to have anyway. Yeah, so there's the K West, and then there's.
Oh, for her?
I think she's going to enjoy the back foot, or just the back arrow. She brings back to the corner. And then the Ken Quicks are e-bike tires, and I think those will probably hold up better for her. They're a little more expensive, but again, e-bike tires, so they're going to be designed to be ridden. Those are the ones I think we definitely want to get for her, and then having some K West in stock over her. It's a good budget tire. That's kind of like the $20 go-to tire.
All right. Need some music back.
see the premium, Garmin heart rate strap is like 52 our cost. Nuts.
Yeah. Nobody's really liked Garmin in a long time. Their markups are ridiculous, like there aren't any. Same thing with like GoPro, which is why shops hate dealing with GoPro, and they got ruined because of Walmart. Once Walmart took on GoPro, they just screwed up everybody's margins. Yay, 2 people again. I'm famous.
$40 our cost for a freaking Garmin. That's nuts.
Yeah, Garmin's, and I bought one a while back, and it was just before we picked up Lezine.
Okay.
And
Look at these ones. The run ones are like 74.
yeah. So I've been trying to get, Garmin has.
There's $100. It's just like, it's a name. It's just
It
like,
is.
you're
But-
buying a BMW, right? And like,
And Garmin has such a big name in the realm of GPS because Garmin was basically the first consumer GPS. So it's really hard to argue the name Garmin not being, amazing.
you're back. Yep. All right, how'd it go? Good hearing you. Yeah, good training in?
Yeah, good to hear you.
Yeah, today was awesome.
It was.
Yeah.
A little breezy all week, but I don't know what we got here.
So did you get,
Got about
A1A there?
Yeah, A1A, it's,
And
right
you
outside
have-
Melbourne Beach,
Yep, yep.
past the golf course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all good, everything good in it?
Yeah.
Everything working all right?
Yeah. Yeah, just gotta do some adjustments.
Take your pedals off. Okay.
Are you the guy that called that you're down for something military?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you talk to me.
Cool, man.
I'm glad that worked out.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, this guy rides his brakes hard. Cause like I've never, like this came off of his brakes.
Ooh,
Like
what is that?
it's brake dust. So like,
Oh, yeah.
I've never had like chunks of brake dust.
That's crazy, eh?
It's sticky and it's kind of gross. Brake dust chunks, like, ugh. Hey, you're back. Where'd you run off to? Hi, other person. Still trying to get like down to the paint layer of this thing. Ugh. From oiling the brakes. Oh, did you watch JMBN's worst mountain bike advice? We need to throw that on there as a piece of bad advice. Oil the brakes, you'll go faster. It's not wrong advice, it's just bad advice. I can't hang out with my people, they're weird.
Okay. Right, man? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I got one for you.
All right. Should be back down in March, so.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, perfect, yeah. That's it. Oh, no, good times.
I keep everything, like, there's so much packaging that we get, and I'm not, like, I gotta use some of it, right? I mean, it's just crazy the way they package things.
These were on there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, thanks a lot, man.
Well,
Yeah, enjoy the training, and, yeah.
Safety first.
All the best. Yeah, take care, man.
poor bike. The only thing it really needed was a good cleaning. Everything will start working again. Oh, it's a day. Longest tune-up ever. Until I can actually find the paint that's underneath all this grime and grossness. I'm on my second mostly clean towel. And then once I get through that, then I'm gonna wipe it down with an actual clean towel. Here, I know there's no way this will be visible on camera, but let's try anyway. Swap it around. Oh, you definitely see that. Here we go. It's a road bike. It should never actually be this dirty. Alright, so now I can't actually see my screen because I turned the camera around. Just get me back to live so I can actually see what's happening here. Camera won't rotate. It's definitely from oiling too much of something. Yes, you should definitely wash your bike though. Clean bike is a happy bike. Oh. If you're not dropping tools, you're not working hard enough. Yep. See what crap mechanics say. All right. We're going fancy with the clean towel.
A little bit of dirt on this, not much.
It's been pretty dry, so.
Well, white shows everything, right?
Oh yeah. Judging by that guy, he probably wiped it down a little too.
Yeah.
Because it was being stored in a hotel room.
It
So.
was, yeah. Tool bag here for the,
Yeah, we should probably make up a few of those at some point.
yeah, because you never know, there might be someone taking 2 for the week.
Yep. So, throw
Or
2.
Rundle. That's a nice bag, actually.
This is a pretty nice bag. That's all we need. Something like small CO2 inflator. Yeah, small CO2 inflator or tube. tire levers and, like maybe a small basic multi-tool.
So these two here, so there's the Journey Sport, the Quick. Is that the one you ordered for?
That's the ones I put on the order for them. I think that's gonna be the better set for her.
26,195. That's the one there.
Yep. We couldn't find them any bigger than that without going big. So she wanted as close to 2.0 as possible, and that's what I got. This guy's not going to recognize his bike when he comes to get it. I do wash bikes. I'm really good at washing bikes. Best gummy worms ever, just saying. Do I need to do a bike wash video for you? Hey, I have a bike wash video out. It's not specifically a video on how to, but I do have a video of me washing my bike.
Did they pay for this? No.
No.
Yeah, this is this guy's, what was that guy's name, Rob, for the wheels?
Sounds right.
I think he paid for it too, though. It says paid here already.
Then probably.
That's fine, they didn't have a, I guess that box, what, if a packing slip on that side.
That's why I'm feeling like it's on the truck and he'll be
Yeah,
back.
you're right.
He'll be back later.
Yeah.
Or got accidentally put onto the wrong truck.
There's no packing slip whatsoever here.
And
That's
anytime,
not like JB, right?
no, anytime it says mixed carton, that means it's either a bunch of stuff in there or there's more than one box.
Yeah, look, 2 of 2 he's got. Where's one of 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming back.
I'd be that guy. I'd just call the UPS store in Rockledge and be like, hey, the driver dropped off 1 of 2 boxes today.
Papa, yeah.
It's a whole lot easier with the tires off to clean correctly because you can get down in between the tight spots, like on the chainstay and the seat stays.
Did you say you phoned him?
I've not.
Okay, I'll call him.
It just gives you a chance to really clean all the bike. Wow, there's still crap coming out this thing. Anyway, it's clean now. It's part of this tune-up because it didn't need much else. So I'm going to wipe down the wheels. Get some more clean juice on there. This video not sponsored by Muck Off. Muck Off, to get your muck off. You've got a bike stand, just take the wheels off. So much easier with the wheels off. Sometimes I even take the chain off. It gives me a chance to actually clean the chain.
Is that a 7?
I'm gonna guess it's a 7. There's not many other things that look like a backwards C in the shape of numbers.
Steve here, Bill Cycle Shop, or just came in.
He called yesterday.
Your wheels, so they're here. We close at 6 if you're by, if you're close by, now we're back over.
And this is all just off the brake track.
Okay.
That's how nasty the brakes are.
Thanks, have a good night.
so gross. I feel like I have to wipe the brake track twice. I'm just wondering if these are the right pads for this. Or this guy just brakes really heavy. I'm lazy.
Estimate for wheel. What is that? Estimate for wheel.
Clearly somebody needs an estimate for a wheel. Says it right there, Steve.
For replacement wheel.
Is there a bike that's involved with that?
On there, there's nothing, I mean, someone's put down I gotta talk to Jason.
About actually putting functional details because he's not the only person that works here anymore? Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes you feel any better. I've been trying to tell him that for like the last year and a half, so. Like, hey Jason, you know, there's other people that work here. We need a little more than, oh, I know what the price is. Can we just put it in the computer to make my life a little bit easier?
Yeah, I gotta deliver that tomorrow for sure.
Well, if you have any questions, just call me. I'm like, dude, I can't call you when a customer's here questioning the price of something. I need to know how to look it up.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have to look it up. I should be able to scan it in the computer and be done. Yes, it happens sometimes. Stuff slips through the cracks.
Heavy duty, that was yesterday, right? Rob guy? Oh,
Yeah.
That's him.
That's him.
Yeah, okay, that's him. We took here, oh, we have his number on here.
Is it written in English?
Oh, yeah, how did that go?
Oh. I don't know how clean I can actually get this bike. This is one of those bikes that to clean it you need to actually hose it off and take brushes to it. I mean, I'm spreading this stuff. I don't even know, it's like brake dust. But it's sticky like thermal paste. I mean, this is a clean rag when I started after cleaning it twice. Oh.
Yeah, that's not even, that's a 925 number.
Oh, that was his wife that I talked to. Because she's like, he never checks his phone. I remember that conversation.
So this is his cell then?
I think one of them is his phone and the other one is hers.
Yeah, this is his cell, the one that, you have here. Well, that's his wife.
Yeah, like I said, I think that's his wife's number.
I call her, dude.
Well, she said to call her because he will not answer his phone.
Really?
Not only will he not answer his phone, he won't check his phone. So I would probably just call her and go, hey, by the way, he stopped by earlier.
It went straight to a voicemail, so she's gotta be on the phone.
Either on the phone or the phone's currently off, but she will actually check her messages, is what she told me. Like, oh, awesome. I have to, speaking of messages, I have a text message that I need to check. This phone's at 23%. Oh, so much work.
I was on Cycle Shop calling. I just called Rob's other line, or your other line. He was in,
Accidentally closed YouTube on the other phone.
We just got the delivery as we're speaking right now, so he just missed it. We're open again. We're closing here in a half hour. So just tell him that his wheels are here. So anyway. You're funny.
Yeah, she was a trip on the phone like yesterday. I'm still kind of wondering what these brakes are. It's causing this like tacky, sticky stuff to end up all over his wheels. And the bike is, I mean, it's all brake stuff. as clean as I'm willing to go. Who's behind me? Hey, so message me on Instagram later all the great ideas that I had, because hopefully you remember, because I don't. Because otherwise I'll have to go back and watch this whole video.
Hey, how do you get this phone over there?
Yeah, there's still a hole for a phone over there. Alright, so if anybody's questioning, I didn't write it down on the ticket because I already cut these bars down for them, so they're ready to go. I was like, it's easier than writing it down, they're done, it's cut. Those are his tires, his tubes in the bag.
Thank you.
And then just waiting on
Yep,
whatever
yep.
with the wheel.
Got it.
The gentleman with the Trek 3900 riser bars, it's gonna need probably new cables, new housing, and he wanted more of a street slick tire because he's only gonna be riding it on the road.
Yeah.
That was what the rest of that said. I think I wrote it down on the ticket that he wanted slick tires.
Yeah, okay.
Because he called back.
Well, his part's not gonna come in till next week now.
No, not the guy with the Trek there, or the Raleigh, or the Trek. Yeah,
Well, the Raleigh, I think it's that wheel.
possibly.
Yeah, yeah. That's a 700, right?
Yeah, possibly. So this guy, that was the ticket that we couldn't read Eric's handwriting. Riser bars, so it's going to need new cable, new housing, and he wanted a slick tire on there. So basically, if we got something pretty good, that 26.2-ish.
How high of a riser do you want?
5-inch these bars.
What?
He's only going to be riding it on the road just for some fitness.
Wow.
So,
I need to get a hybrid.
well, because it costs more than what we're going to do to change that over. And then he's going to ride a hybrid later and realize a hybrid's a better plan. I know it's the wrong answer, but that's it. That's the mindset. Even though it is actually the wrong
It's a
answer.
bad looking bike though, really.
It's not a bad bike. He just doesn't do any mountain bike stuff anymore.
I wonder how much you'd want to sell that for. An old Trek does that.
Honestly, I would look at what Giant has for some hardtails now.
Yeah.
And you'd probably get something for about what you probably want to sell that for, it'd be better.
Yeah.
Hardtails are fine.
Gotcha.
Look into 29ers or 27.5 plus if you're gonna buy one. This is about as clean as I'm willing to make it. Raleighs are cool bikes. All right, you want to go on a bike ride with me through Cocoa Village? I think my cord's long enough to stick it in the pocket.
Yeah, go by the German pavilion and you can hear the music.
We will. That's the plan. So we're gonna go for a bike ride. I'm going to switch this over to not Wi-Fi now. So the camera's gonna cut off for a second. All right. So we are back. My other phone's gonna stay here. I'm going to zip tie my battery to my tripod. Sorry, it's all shaky. So we're at 15% battery. It's actually going up on this charger, which is cool. So I'm going to pull this bike down and take it for a test ride, and we're going to take a ride through the village. So, I can't really set it up. It's so off balance. I zip tied two of the legs together.
This.
I need a gummy worm first. Or two. He's a little bit taller than me, so this will be interesting. All right. I do need an attachment. It'll be way easier. Oh yeah. Oh, the wrong gear too. All right, he's definitely taller than me. Tall and riding bikes are too big for you. Oh, slightly uncomfortable. I can barely reach the pedals. That's how I have to reach the pedals. My toe is down. You're riding on the end of my toes to try to reach the pedals. I feel like this bike might need a little more air, or my fat butt needs to get off of it. We'll take the long ride. Oh man, this is part where like everybody actually needs to tune in because I'm being more fun because I'm not in the shop with people. All right, so it's gonna get a little funky for a second. I got to run through the gears. I do actually need to work while I'm out here doing this. Luckily nobody can see me because I'm not wearing a helmet. Man, this bike would be pretty good if I could actually reach the pedals. I think that's what I need to get is like some pedal risers. Like blocks that I can attach to clipless pedals so I can ride bikes that are too tall for me. I don't normally ride them this far. Oh, I'm going up a hill. Going up a Florida hill in the wrong gear. Oh, this is not the most comfortable saddle. That's like a $20 million idea right there. Watch me go back inside and search Park Tools pedal risers, and it's actually already a thing because, you know, Park Tools. Oh man. All right, so we're gonna take the other way back and go like the backside of Cocoa Village here. Man, like my calves burn. Like try bringing your seat up to the point where you can barely touch the pedals and pedal around like walking on high heels while riding your bike at the same time. Don't ask me how I know. Oh man, it is. Maybe we should go out to, we'll keep going that way. Let's keep going that way. Oh, don't run over manhole covers. Don't run over person hole covers. It only sounds worse when you say it like that. We're back. All right, so we're going out to the main highway here. Man, my legs burn. The things I do for YouTube. I think I'm gonna have to use this later. I only have one hand for braking. There we go. There's some sunset. Now I'm going downhill, but I came all the way out this way just so you can see the sunset. You get like a flat riding out here. Some nasty crap all over the ground. All right, back to the shop. A little bumpy. Oh, that was scary. I almost got my tires caught in like a crack in the pavement. Skinny tires. Don't ride skinny tires, it's a bad plan. Oh man. Alright, traffic's loud. I gotta go find a back road to get back into Cocoa Village. Oh, my legs are killing me. I'm in the wrong gear. It's too hard to shift. There we go, there's one more. Now it's the wrong gear the other way. Now it's too easy to pedal. I can't go fast enough to get back fast enough. Alright. I am in the wrong gear now. This hurts so bad. I'm riding like a monstrous bike. I don't even know what size this thing is. It's huge. Actually, it feels okay other than the seat just being way too high. I don't know what all this stuff is. I don't even know what road I'm on. Oh, it's hard. I have to. I'm holding like the top tube or the top bars to reach, but then I have to like wiggle to reach the brakes and the shifters. All right, it doesn't look like cars are coming, and I'm not quite into the village yet. All right. I'm getting a cramp in my foot. Ow. Oh, this is horrible. Okay, here we go. Whew. I'm out of breath already. Oh, my back hurts so bad. All right. Oh, now we're in downtown Cocoa Village again. Hands out. Oh, don't run that over either. All right. Mostly clear. No, I'm only on one side, so I'm only riding with my right hand. Oh, like on the saddle, yeah, I'm shifting all over to try to reach the pedals, like twisting and turning. Yes, I am definitely twisting as I try to ride this thing. All right, I'm going. We're going. It's really hard to stop. Thank you for letting me keep going. Oh, my legs hurt. So we were actually gonna have the shop here at one point next to the sign store, in that building right there, because rent was gonna be like 4 times cheaper and maybe a little bit less space, but I'm going that way. Oh! I hate road bikes. Oh no, it's another hill and I only have one brake. It's a good thing it works. And I don't even know how I'm gonna get off this bike later. it's so tall. Oh jeez. Like it's hard to keep myself on the saddle while braking at the same time. Oh, not hit that hole. Ooh, I looked at it, I almost hit it. Okay. This is like the back alley. So back when I was a kid, this building coming up here on the left used to be the Air Force recruiting office, and that's where my dad used to work. So we used to come into Cocoa Village all the time on like the weekends, because we would get dropped off here and then we would go to his house after. All right, go do that. I'm almost back to the shop. It's getting a little chilly. The sun's gone down and my legs hurt. I do this all for YouTube. All right, see you later. Drive safe, or do whatever you do to be safe to go get kid. Oh, bumps, ow. Thanks for hanging out most of the afternoon. I'm gonna go back to the shop. I'm gonna get off this bike. I'm gonna pack up my stuff and I'm gonna go home. Oh. Oh, bumps. Bumps hurt. Oh, that's better. Actually able to move back on the saddle for a minute. I got vehicles chasing me. Just keep my hand on the brake. I'm not going that fast and I'm catching up the car in front of me. I'm not even pedaling and I'm catching up the car in front of me. Passing the car in front of me. You take them on the inside. Stop making me laugh. I just want to keep watching. I went by the German place. The best thing about the German place is the live German Oompa band thing. That's it. Oh, cutting across traffic. All right, I'm gonna figure out how to get off. Bye. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts too. That was the most painful tour of Cocoa Village I've ever given. Oh, the bike's way too tall.
I know, that's like that yellow thing I drove up there.
Jeez. Yeah, no, this was on top of that, riding SPD pedals on flat shoes. Oh, that was entertaining. At least I entertained my people. That's what it's all about. Entertainment factor. Alright, so this thing feels straight, I guess.
We just tuned it, right?
Yeah, just tune up in that tire that was already done. Yeah. I cleaned it as, it didn't need anything, unless somebody else tuned it up too.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
I cleaned it while I was at it, so. Oh, I can't feel my feet. Okay.
What did they put on a heater skin?
What's on there? It's the something sport, ultra sport. So the budget tire. It's done on them square. And so tube and tire. I gotta clean up over here.
Yeah, it's getting on, isn't it? Getting on!
Yep.
You going riding this weekend?
Saturday there is an event out in Suntree, so I will be there for that. So I'm gonna do a ride and then a swap meet, some other stuff. Which means I guess at some point I should probably go by my storage unit and see what I have for bike stuff to sell or swap. Ooh, I can bring my repair stand that's still in a box. Because I didn't really need two, but I bought a second one in case somebody needed one. Alright, tools are going away. That was a fun ride. If you missed it earlier, rewind back a little bit. I took a tour of Cocoa Village on a bike that was way too big for me, and now I remember. But it was awesome. Tools go in the toolbox. My OCD is not letting me put them away correctly.
Getting dark.
It is getting dark. Temperature is cooling off again, which felt really nice. Ooh, almost forgot that.
Best corn ever.
Whew. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm gonna park it. And reverse. There's no reverse.
Yellow.
Good evening, Village Cycle Shop. Doing all right? Ah, I'm tired.
Yes, it is. Hi. Here. How you doing?
kickstand for this? No.
We have regular kickstands. It's got the center hole, which is what I just threw on this one.
Oh, there's a kickstand on this, yeah.
Oh, there's one on that one. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Those kickstands.
Oh, that one doesn't have the center hole.
No.
Funny, the other one does. All right,
So this guy's done?
he is done.
121, or no, 2,
His tickets,
13.
the one that's separated from the rest of the group. It's up there, right next to Square. Yay, stuff shipped. I don't remember what I shipped, but it shipped. Oh, USB cords.
I don't think that Ultra Sport would count from our inventory there, would it?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
So I would just type that in.
Okay.